You have to work hard, you have to grind, you have to do things that you don't want to do so that 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the road, you can do what you want to do and you
Sure.
can spend your time playing golf and you can spend your time doing what you want to do. Far too many entrepreneurs look at the world with an emotional skew. Maybe it's a selfish skew because we're told our whole life that, hey, do what you want to do, find a way to make a living doing what you love, do what makes you happy, follow your passion, follow your dreams, aim for the
Mhm.
stars. All these different things we're told our whole life. And look, I get it. These teachers and family members are trying to inspire us. They're trying to give us
Mhm.
hope. They're trying to give us dreams. The truth is that if I was doing what I wanted to do all day, I would be playing a game. I would be playing golf. I'd be on a golf course chasing a white ball around. And in
Mhm.
no way, in no freaking world am I entitled to earn money and pay and live and feed my family playing a game. In
Yeah,
no
I
way.
love
Like
that.
how many people are out there trying to put a round peg in a square hole because they want to do something. They want to start this business. They are passionate about X, Y, and Z. They love this, that, or the other.
Hmm.
That
Yeah.
is such a horrifically wrong way to look at the world and the business world, especially because look, capitalism, our economy,
Yeah.
it doesn't give a shit about you. Like
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
guy to say it.
Sure.
This world doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
It doesn't care what you want. It doesn't care who you are. And the world is hard. It's hard.
Sure.
This world that we live in is brutal. It's hard, and it's tough to be happy. It's tough to find meaning. It's tough to build relationships. It's tough to earn money. It's everybody on the
Yeah.
internet makes it seem like earning money is just an amazingly easy thing. Like you hang out on
Hmm.
Twitter and you would just think money grows on trees. That is not true. So too many entrepreneurs think about the world in an emotional way
Yeah.
when in reality they're sitting at a poker table and they have chips in front of them and those chips represent 24 hours in a day.
Hmm. Yes.
Everybody's sitting at a poker table, you got chips that represent an hour and you got 24 of them a day given to you and you can choose how you spend them.
Hmm.
And you should be thinking about it like a poker player, somebody who's going to play the odds, a gambler.
Hmm.
And if I'm going to devote my time, energy, and resources towards this, what's going to be my ROI? Am I taking a 1 in a million dream shot, or am I making a wise bet that a poker player would make?
Hmm.
Too many business people, they start a restaurant because somebody told them they were good at cooking.
Sure.
They're
Yep.
they were gonna go to art school because somebody told them that they were could be an artist. They're gonna go to music school because they think they can play an instrument and get paid
Yeah.
a great salary to play an instrument. I mean, these things, this is insanity. Like this is insanity when if we step back
Yeah.
unemotionally and we think about that, we think about the
Sure.
fact that there's probably 500 grown men that just got out of college that are going around trying to make a living playing golf.
Right.
Three or four of them are going to make the tour because these guys play on the tour until they're 50 years old. It's the most
Hmm.
competitive sport to play in the world. Yet
Sure.
we have these 24-year-olds that are told by coaches, told by their parents, told by all these people that they can make it playing a game. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that's wrong with this world.
No, I couldn't agree more. I love the fact that it's really a matter of, even though you may have your own personal goals and ambitions and all that, and like we all do, we all should. I mean, really, it's a matter of focusing on others and where the value is to add to others. And so I imagine when you were in college, you started this moving and storage business. You weren't drawn to move it like boxes and it's like, I mean, who wants to do that all day? That sucks.
Mhm.
So I love it. It doesn't mean you've got to be, miserable every second of every day, but it's not about you. It's really not about you. And when I say you, I mean you, me, the listener.
Life is
It's
life is a marshmallow game. Have you heard of the marshmallow game where
oh yeah,
they
the
put a
young kids.
they put a
Is-
4-year-old in front of a marshmallow and
Yeah,
they say, hey, if you don't eat this marshmallow, I'm going to come back in this room in 5 minutes. I'm going to give you two marshmallows. But if you eat it now, you're only going to get one. And you see, what percentage of kids can actually like delay gratification and hold
right.
off on what they want that very moment in order to get something that they want 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now. And a career is no different. Like you have to work hard, you have to grind, you have to do things that you don't want to do, so that 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the road, you can do what you want to do. and you
Sure.
can spend your time playing golf, and you can spend your time doing what you want to do. But yeah, it's about looking at the market unemotionally and seeing who you can help. And
Right.
money is nothing more than an exchange of value, that you're adding value to people's lives in a way that they're going to give you money, and there's going to be excess money. There's going to be excess money. Every party has to win. Your employee has to win, the customer has to win, and you as a business owner have to win. If you're doing business well, it's a win-win-win-win scenario
Love
where
that.
your employee is working, they're earning 15, 20, $50 an hour to work for you, and they're happy about that. That's a win for them. They're doing it out of choice. Your customer's paying you $100, $200, $300 for whatever you're giving them, and you as a business owner get surplus because you're adding more value to the world than you're taking. So if you look at the world unselfishly and say, hey, these are all the different things that I could potentially do to add value, I'm going to do one of these instead of doing what I want to do. It's not about me. It's about them. It's about who I'm going to serve.
Love it. Awesome. So, so you had a pretty difficult, I guess, successful moving and storage business, but then some difficult times when it sounds like it started to fall apart right in front of your eyes. So walk us through, the next 5 or 10 years. How did you progress through after college and all that?
Yeah, it wasn't, another thing that I've learned in this entire thing is that every single bad situation that I've been in, looking back, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was at that very moment. When you're sleep deprived, when you're angry, when you're stressed, when your emotions amplify a situation, and they amplify your feelings, and they amplify your stress, and they amplify the chaos.
Sure.
So looking back, it wasn't an insurmountable issue at all. We, a couple hundred customers got their stuff a little bit late, but most of them were still happy, and the business went on, and we got better, and we had more systems, better hiring, more people the next year, and it was a blessing. And we were 25, 26 years old a few years later in 2015, and we had $500,000 in the bank. You cannot
Awesome.
do that. You cannot do that if you work a W-2 job. You can't. So entrepreneurship gave us that gift, and we were able to then leverage that cash to the next bigger thing, and that was real estate for us. And the lesson there for me, looking back at it, is that business is all about momentum. If I would have hung out on Twitter or hung out on social media and looked at all the people who were where I wanted to be and said, hey, I need to get there, I need to get to where Chris Powers is with over $1 billion of industrial real estate, or I need to be where Moses Kagan is with $200 million of real estate in LA. I want to be where all these people are. I would have never started a little moving company. Like, it's about momentum and taking one step after the other. So the small goals and the achievable stuff was a necessity, a requirement for me.
Big news, guys. I created a free PDF that details my method on how I analyze a self-storage facility and figure out what it's worth. Give me a pen, the back of a napkin, and a couple metrics, and I can figure out about what the property is going to be worth to me. If you want to download this PDF, click in the show notes, the first link, and you can give me your email address, and you get a email right away with a 4-page PDF that outlines exactly how I think about underwriting or giving my initial analysis on a self-storage facility. Again, click the link in the show notes, and you're going to get that document for free. Before you go, we have a new sponsor of the show, recostseg.com. And if you bought a piece of real estate, you need to get a cost segregation study done. It's what allows you to get all that sweet, sweet bonus depreciation, and it's how real estate investors like me and many others pay almost nothing in taxes on an annual basis. You can cost seg a single-family rental, a short-term rental, or a large commercial property. recostseg.com is affordable and aggressive and super fast to turn them around. They've done 10 plus cost segs for me this year. They're going to do many more for me. Visit recostseg.com to learn more.